or depending on where you are in the world, good morning. This is ECLECTICKA. You're watching ECLECTICKA. I'm Seven. We have Constantine, also Black Krystel. And today we have a special guest. Constantine, please do the honors.
I would love to. She's a professional cosplayer, does incredible charity work for Buckville Heroes with a group of super friends. From out west, welcome our guest, Viva Wonder Woman.
Hello. Woo. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for good morning. Welcome to the show. So, yesterday was Free Comic Book Day. How was it for you?
It was a long day. I had to make the rounds to, I think it was 4 different locations. So that was a long time in those 5-inch heels and corset.
You didn't use the invisible jet?
I know, I should have. But I couldn't complain because my friend did Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So we had like this furry mask and hands and feet, and it was like, had to, be anyway, so I couldn't complain at all.
What's the weather? Was it hot?
Yeah. It's hot here already. I mean, Vegas.
I wish it
summer
was
starts
hot.
early.
I wish it was hot here.
Oh, you say that. I think it's really hot.
Ooh, 70 degrees.
Yeah, true.
So, Viva Wonder Woman. Why cosplay as Wonder Woman?
So, when I was little, that Linda Carter TV show was, all the rage. And I just fell in love with her. In fact, I have framed in my office a picture I drew of myself at age 4, like it says 4, and it's a self-portrait of me as Wonder Woman. So, I mean, I just loved her day one. I was her every Halloween. I'd make my own crowns and bracelets out of cardboard wrapped in tinfoil. And I loved her. So it just was, if you asked me at age 4 what I wanted to be when I grew up, I would have said Wonder Woman. So little me would be so proud.
So you were cosplaying from even back then. I know it was Halloween, but you were making your own costumes.
Oh yeah, totally. I totally made my own tiaras, and out of just it was just a little cardboard, and I'd wrap them in tinfoil and then a yellow highlighter to make it gold. I'd draw a little star, and then I just wear it.
And Linda Carter commented on you being Wonder Woman, didn't she?
Yes.
I saw that.
On my fan page was because I visit kids in hospitals, was a picture of me as Wonder Woman with a little girl who had cancer. And Linda Carter commented, thanking me for blessing so many lives or something. It was awesome. That was a good day.
Yeah, no, I know, because we had a guy who played Captain Marvel, and he's my favorite. And I got to meet him too and everything. Now we're friends. It's just surreal when a childhood, hero of yours is now someone you talk to. It's
acknowledges you. That's cool.
Yeah, crazy. And so she is your favorite character to cosplay?
Oh, like hands down, for sure. For sure.
Well, I got to ask the question that everybody wants to know, which is, did you pretend you had an invisible jet? Be honest.
Yes, and it's my favorite thing. When I go to read books to kids in the school, the way the schools are here, they're all kind of the same plan. Right. So the schools are in a circle and there's an open courtyard. So I always tell the kids that my invisible jet is parked in the courtyard and to be sure to look for it when they walk by. So all day the kids are like in the, the windows like this, like trying to find it. And
I'm sure some kid always says that he sees it, right?
Yeah. They're like, I swear I saw it,
Yeah. There's always that one that's got to cause some trouble. Mm-hmm. What attracted you to cosplay in the beginning? I mean, when did you start? When did you say, you know what, I'm going to...
Well, I've always loved making costumes. So I've always made my own costumes, even as a little kid. And of course, my skills got bigger and bigger and better and better. And then 4 years ago on, I think, May 13th, I went to a children's hospital dressed as Wonder Woman just to do it. And then from there, all the other things, spiraled to the charity work, to then people are like, where'd you get your costume? I want one. So then I started selling them and then cosplaying, and it all just kind of. So, but my costume business has only been 2 years since May. So.
The anniversary's coming up. And what's the name of it so people out there can.
Well, it's just Custom Costumes by Viva Wonder Woman, but you can get to my Etsy shop by typing in vivawonderwoman.com. And we now sell like all over the world, Denmark, Brazil, Australia, Canada. I have like a whole crew who helps me. And so in 2 years, it just like, blew up.
That's so awesome.
Do any of your crew members help you when you're cosplaying? Do you like travel with a staff or?
I do have what I call a handler, but it's also my husband. So he's like that. He does all my photography for the photo shoots and events. He carries the lip gloss. He follows me around, and poor guy, he's very supportive. So he just kind of is always there in the background.
But as a cosplayer, you need to know that type of person is the most important.
Yes, it really is. You can't do it.
Someone. And you never can get pictures of yourself. And you just want like maybe one or two, just.
Yeah, he just is there. He's so like, anyways, it takes a lot of time because he travels when I go, and.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It's cool.
Listen, it's
Does
clutch.
he ever dress up as Superman or Batman to hang out with you?
He kind of looks like Captain America. That's what everyone says. But I know, is that crazy? But he does not like the spotlight. He doesn't like dressing up. Like, I never can post a picture on my social media. He'd freak out. He just likes being in the background.
Right.
Even for kids, I can't get him to dress up. So, dang it.
It's a hard thing, man. Not everyone can dress up.
Well, then who would be taking my picture? Just
right?
Well, at least it's good you're getting his support. And I know you have a niece, too. I saw her dressed as Wonder Woman with you. So
my sister in my business, she makes the children's costumes, so her kids model.
Oh, so you also make children's costumes.
Yeah, she does children's, and I do like women.
And which cosplay took you the longest to make? Did you ever have difficulty doing a costume where it's...
I think there was a huntress that I made, and the first time that took forever. Just getting all the pieces and the pockets that hang down, and that was a lot of work.
Which one's been the easiest?
I think Emma Frost, because basically it's just white.
Oh, okay.
And cool, long cape with the fur that just kind of comes off in a logo. But other than that, the cape, that's the trickiest part.
As an entrepreneur, any advice you can give for someone that wants to get into making costumes and like they just want to take it to the next level and actually earn an income from their passion? I think
social media is really helpful because it's like free advertising. If you just open an Etsy shop, you're just hoping someone stumbles across it. Mm-hmm. But if you can get like social media out and kind of a fan base or people, if you can include your cosplay, I mean, that's what works for me is I'm cosplaying. So people are seeing me at Comic-Cons and saying, where'd you get that? And I'm like, I'll tell you where, here's my card, and then people buy it. It's awesome.
Were there any professional cosplayers who might have like inspired you more or like Yaya or,
Well, when I first went to my first Comic-Con, I didn't realize that there were like professional or famous ones. I mean, I had no idea. I just thought it was cos and play, like costume playing. So I had no clue. So I just thought we were all like having fun and wearing costumes. And it was only later that I realized. And I honestly don't even really keep up on anyone. I just do my thing and have fun. And
that's good though.
I just figure we're all like on the same level,
Oh, yeah. No, of course. Did you ever compete in a competition though, or I know like out there in the they competitions and
yeah.
Ever compete?
I never have because I feel like I would get so nervous on the stage, so I've never done it. And plus, I feel like the people that win always do really cool stuff, where there's lots going on, like a transformer or something awesome, Wonder Woman is pretty basic, so
yeah. Well,
I never have.
I remember the New York Con last year, 7. I think you saw it. Did you see that little kid? He was a transformer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he flipped he just went like this, and the top box would flip over, and he became a Grimlock. From the top. It was amazing.
It was amazing.
I think it was the best one.
Yeah, see? So you need stuff that's cool and catchy and I don't know.
I was surprised. It was just a little kid. I guess all that creativity, nothing was holding him back,
Mm-hmm.
Well, something real important I gotta ask you, because it definitely came up on the show several times before. There has been some trouble with women, you know, men harassing women based on what they've been wearing, and what's your take on it, the whole controversy?
You mean like at Comic-Cons?
At Comic-Con. Because last year was the first
inappropriately?
time they had, you know, cosplay is not consent, and these are things that you
Yeah, they actually
unheard
had
of.
signs out. They had signs out, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I actually had to talk to a guy to be careful, because I saw 3 times he did the same thing to different women. I actually walked up to him, told him to back off.
Yeah, I have gotten some creepers before. Luckily, I've never had anybody that. I'm always with a booth, and there's usually, you know, men at the booth.
Mhm.
So they're usually really good about if anybody, what I call linger longers, you know, they're there for a while, or, you know, you feel that linger longer that's just kind of like in the corner, you know, they're really
Linger
quick
longer.
to just like
I love
disperse
that.
it, you know.
Real
Yeah, but her alliteration skills are some next level.
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
Yeah. You're amazing.
Yeah, there's some crazies, and luckily on my social media, I get some weird messages and stuff, but for the most part, because I post pictures regularly of my charity work, I think that deters a lot of the, you know, creeper comments, because it just seems weird making a gross comment when there's a picture of me just right above it with a kid in the hospital, I think. So that
would
helps,
make it
for sure.
10 times more weird. Definitely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past you. You're going to say it's never happened now, and then you tell us later, guys.
I know. And this happened. But yeah, I get some weird
Oh, yeah.
messages where I'm like,
Oh.
what the?
Oh, yeah.